Live from Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. This is your motivational, sensational, inspirational, educational, keenly awaited, highly anticipated edition of the Morning Trading Room with your humble host, Jeremy. I'd like to introduce him with another daily dose of mentally delicious brain food, reminding each of you to love life, and trade it. Ladies and gentlemen from around the world, how are you doing on this fine, fantastic Friday? Oh, man, we're getting pumped. Friday a.m. in the building. Derek Washington's here. Mr. Carl, how are you? Miss Sybil from North Carolina. Larry, what's going on? Al? Jesse, are you working today, man? Oh, man. You better tell those bosses to leave you alone because today is a special Friday. To say, hey, dude, hey, guys, I'm busy. Sorry. I got things to do. I got to make money. It's going to be a really fun Friday. There's a lot to talk about. I might break protocol a little bit today with the exact time of where I take trades and what we look at and things of that nature because there's a lot of good gaps out there, and it's pretty exciting stuff. But I'm ready. Ready to make magic. I don't even know what stocks to look at first, so I'll just ask you guys, are you looking at anything? I woke up a little bit early this morning. Got a few trades already ready to go. It's going to be an interesting. Day. We got Apple, we got Google, Amazon, Baidu, Baba. They're all kind of doing some stuff. FCX is on the list. Microsoft, Intel. All right. Well, I'll wait 2 or 3 more minutes let a few more people get here, and I think we can really dive in. If there's anything specifically special that I haven't looked at or that's not on the list at some point, let me know. It's going to be a long list, but I'm going to keep it pretty thin as far as what I'm trading. A lot of it will probably be option related, so get ready to move quickly. Get your option charts pulled up or whatever you need, and we'll get ready to rock and roll. NVIDIA, sure, we can keep an eye on NVIDIA. NVDA. First Solar is also gapping, yep. Go look at some gap downs because there's not a whole heck of a lot of those. Let's go look at some gap downs just to see. The SPY is up. Things look pretty bullish today. JCPenney is gapping down. Poor JCPenney. JCPenney will be bankrupt in weeks probably at this point.
Really?
Yeah, down 25% pre-market.
Oh no, what's the price?
$2.73 a share. Man, oh man, 25% down. So I've been talking about JCPenney going bankrupt since 2014. It's just taking its sweet time to happen. I mean, it's used to be one of the world's biggest companies. We're not going to be able to short it. I don't think we're going to be able to take advantage of that move. But the plummet on bleak outlook. Yeah, JCPenney, this is going to cause Sears to go lower, which is also going to go bankrupt in a few years. Sears is down 5%. Derek says, waiting for liquidation so I can get some Stacey Adams. I don't know what Stacey Adams is, but I'm assuming it's a clothing brand. I'm not sure. Some shoes. I don't wear dress shoes, man. I wear flip-flops everywhere I go. I'm either shoeless or flip-flops. But that's the Georgia in me, man. If you're from Georgia, you don't wear shoes. We'll put Sears and JCPenney on the list more or less to watch them. We really won't be able to short them. They're going to have the circuit, well, not circuit breaker, probably an SSR, short sale restriction, likely turned on. Javier, were you able to get in to the room? No.
How does luck?
You really help Javier? Yeah. Yeah, so Sears, we'll keep it on the list. We'll see what's going on. Jesse said, do you lift barefoot? I don't even lift. I shuffle weights around. I see a weight, and I go, let me move the weight from where it is now to somewhere else. I just re-rack weights. I should pretty much work at the gym. That's all I do. I just re-rack them. All right, so gap down. JCP Mattel also down. Now, I did make 2R with Mattel at Brad's house the other day, which is really my only good trade of the entire month as far as day trade goes. It's the only good one. So let me see if Mattel will pull up. I will say my computer is going a little slow today, which is kind of weird. So hopefully that won't continue to happen all day. Let me go see like Baidu really quick. Let me just see if it's Trading View. It might be Trading View.
We have another person here.
No, I should be able to handle it. Interesting. Let me see if I can refresh this. Can you guys still hear me? I think my internet's working. Pretty sure it is. All right, so I haven't crashed yet. So why is TradingView going so slow? Let me see if Thinkorswim and Thinkorswim's working fine. Weird. I don't know. The one day I would actually like it to work fast. TradingView's like, no, I'm good, man. I'm good. So Baidu is gapping down a pretty good level. Nice little clip. It's gapping down to about the 50. So what's interesting on Baidu, this is the weekly chart. And what's important to take away is you got yourself this previous all-time high right here. So this is the highest the Chinese search engine company's ever been back in 2015. We broke above that high, and what are we doing as we almost always do? We break out, we retest into old resistance, new support, right? So the previous ceiling, if you will, becomes the floor. So think about like you're walking into the attic. There's my little stick figure. What was once the ceiling now becomes the floor if you're in the attic. So that's what happens over here. Good resistance, new support, nice little breakout, nice little retest. So we're kind of gapping back into that zone. And if you're looking at playing Baidu, probably on the bullish side. All right, Javier made it. Nice. Sweet. So 50 EMA on Baidu, we're gapping down to that spot, could be buyable. You had a few black candles in a row, which means a bunch of people are shorting up there. And if we know they're shorting, they're probably going to buy to cover this morning. So really, I'm just going to be filling up some of the lists and checking it twice. Macy's gapping down. Wow, retail just gapped down across the board, which is weird for the season that we're in. You know, coming into November, December, it doesn't look good for retailers right now. These gap downs, we can take advantage of them, right? We can, well, if we can. We'll put them on the list, but I think they're going to be kind of weak. So let me keep flying. I know I'm going fast, but we can all handle it. I'll be going slow Mentorship Monday. Ooh, Robert, good call. You know, I forgot to think about that, but you're right. So I posted this in Slack the other day. Robert says Amazon earnings are probably hitting them, which is, you know, the retailers. So my post on Slack was and is this. I was thinking about it a lot last night. And what was my Amazon is unstoppable. Short every grocer, pharmacy, Bezos is going to run the table. Yeah. If it's a retail, man, I don't know, guys. Amazon is a powerhouse. Jeff Bezos is about to become the richest man in the world, probably later this afternoon. It's a very strong gap. We're going to look at Amazon in just a little bit, but GILD, this is also a very nice gap on GILD. Very pretty. You might remember that I was trying to go bullish on GILD and it did not work. So I lost some money, but no big deal, right? In trading, is mathematically, as long as you lose less money than you make, you'll be profitable. So GILD, this is where we're gapping down to this little level right there. We'll put it on the list. We'll see if we break it lower. Let's go look at 2 or 3 more gap downs. We don't need too many. Deutsche Bank, Tesla, and then FCX. So Tesla, very nice gap on Tesla. Probably going to trade down into the 200 simple. So again, there's no way you can, well, I shouldn't say there's no way, but it's going to be very, very difficult to trade all these. So don't try it, you know, just if you're playing it, find 1 or 2, focus on those 1 or 2 trades. Tesla will be a good gap today, and I think it's a large chance it just trades right into that 200 simple moving average, and then from there maybe bounces, but down almost 2% this morning. Okay, and FCX I already have on the list. Again, there's a lot of gap downs. There's a lot of gap ups this earnings season. Expedia. Wow. Expedia gapping down 15% overnight. Shoo. Think about losing 15% overnight. So many people don't know how to protect themselves over earnings. Man, could have just bought insurance, but they don't know how. That's a massive gap. Wow. Oh, geez. Is Priceline doing that? I'm still shocked that Priceline is $2,000 a share. Unbelievable. But it is gapping down as well. So 180. So Priceline, man, I love earnings season. Everything is moving. There's so much movement. So Expedia, Priceline. I think that's all I need on the list right now. Let's just go look at these and go see if we can make some money with this list right here. I mean, honestly, we can make this list 400 stocks long. Plenty of good-looking ones. So, why do I not have SPY on this list? SPY needs to go on here. The Qs needs to go on here. So Apple does look good. So got the bull put spread on Apple, which I'm happy about. We're gapping up to 160 right now, FYI. That's a large gap. It's 1.5%. It's a big gap on Apple. Yesterday, it was down here when we were looking at it at 157, so it's already up 3 points. So there's a few traders in Apple. Right, we were bouncing around, trading around. Jesse says calls are looking good. They are. I think my boy Javier is in. I can't remember though. Actually, let me check really quick to see if I need to update Javier on anything. WhatsApp. Not Javier, Julian. Sorry. Wrong. Amazing person. Move this over here. Ken says, "Will Apple try to fill this gap or run?" Well, that's a great question because the challenge is it is gapping into a resistance. It's going to probably be a high wave candle today. It probably will try to fill the gap some. It's a very nice resistance, but we'll trade up into about 160.50. So we're going to run higher and then probably have a high wave candle today is my guess. A bit of a high wave bearish candle. Mr. Falco, did you ever get filled in that bull put spread? Likely a high wave candle today. 10, 27, 17. Give me a few seconds. First hourly doji. Oh, I see. Got it. All right. So anyway, sorry, Apple. Yeah, gapping up to a really nice resistance. Stephen King says the move on Apple will result in an island reversal pattern. Yes, correct. Correctamundo. So this will be a strong gap. Big target. I mean, 172. I had a target on Apple, but for a big swing trade, yeah, that is the location. So Apple, we'll watch it all day. It's a good gap. I did this yesterday. For some of you, you haven't seen this yet. So this is going to be brand new for some of you. So I want you to know that greatness is coming. Give me 1 second. All right, let me go over to Google really quick. Let's look at Google. So Google's gapping up to 1036, right into my green zone. Derek, you ready for this?
I'm a classic gap. Look at me, no candles on the screen. I'm a classic gap.
That just happened. You're welcome. Everyone's welcome. So we're gapping into a really nice space. It is a classic gap. No candles on the screen. I mean, just beautiful. Trapping everybody. Yeah, so many people being trapped. My target for the end of the year, 1083, which is 50 more points. Here's the 15-minute chart. Now, pre-market, we're about to hit the pre-market high. So there's a pre-market high here. Now, I know Google's expensive, so all I'm trying to say is don't put all your money into Google just because it's an amazing gap. Trading is about longevity, meaning how long you can be around, right? The longer you can be around, the more money you can make just naturally, just as a human, you know, your job and skills and things like that nature. So don't put all your money into Google. You got plenty of time, plenty of gaps. But if you can afford it, longer term calls will be good at this point. Two things. I mean, I'm going to draw two support resistance lines. I would really prefer a buy down here at 1017. I don't know if we're going to get down there. If we do, I'm buying call options. But yeah, she's gone, Robert, for sure. Over 1020, this gap. I'll put a wager on it. I don't know exactly what the wager is. Maybe Javier or Marina can find out for me. Some type of wager where I lose if Google doesn't get to 1083 by the end of the year. And this is a very nice gap. So Google, it's beautiful. Amazon, same thing, which is weird. It's really weird. I don't think I've ever seen this before previously, where Amazon and Google both more or less post perfect gaps on the exact same day. I'll put it this way: if it has happened, I don't remember it. Now, the other semi-ironic thing is these just happen to be some of the most expensive stocks on the market. So you will have to be trading. We'll have to trade options. No, actually, I shouldn't say you have to, but Adrian Lee had bull put spreads on both Amazon and Google. So he's happy about that one. Doug, what are you playing today, man? Fill me in. Lee's in the building. How's it going, Lee? Hope you're doing awesome. So yeah, some good call options on Amazon will probably be the way to go. Obviously, you could do absolute zero or buy some more. Going to be real interesting. Real interesting. All right. So then with Amazon and Google, SPY is gapping up, and this is a nice gap on SPY. I really like the gap from yesterday, and I know it was kind of hard to play, but it was a pretty nice gap, right? Black candle gapping up. SPY probably goes higher. I did mention on the 23rd, yes, that today would be the high of the market for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and looks like I might be right for a week. maybe a week, maybe a week and a half. But it looks like we're going to break that high again soon, which is fine. I mean, Mr. Squiggles said that the stock would break down, retrace, and trade down to about the 253 area, which did happen, right? That's the 20. So the wave rotation was correct. It's just the strongest bullish market in history right now, ever, I think. And we're still going up. So it's incredible. The Qs. Oh my gosh, this gap on the Qs. I don't even know what to say about today, folks. I'm in shock. I'll put it this way. I don't know if everything is going to go up 4% today or go down 4%, because the gap this is so beautiful. I mean, we're clearing the all-time high on the Qs after this many bearish candles. What I'm trying to figure out is how high can we go on this gap? I think this is the strongest gap I've ever seen on the Qs. It's stronger than this gap right here, and and we saw what happened on this gap. I'm just trying to figure out, can we really go up another 8% in a week and a half? Is that really possible? I mean, sure. Robert says, Google and Amazon so large and so strong, going to drive the whole market. Man alive. I'm really scratching my head. By the way, I'm fine to go bullish. I'm just trying to figure out, is it really going to be this easy? It looks too easy right now. So I'm going to look to buy pullbacks, not breakouts. But Charles says, close your eyes and buy Q options. Yeah, I think so. And they longer term, not necessarily expiring today. You know, again, don't put all of your what's the term? Don't put all of your seashells in one basket. I think that's the term. Don't buy call options expiring today. You know, just across the board. You can have some for day trading, but January, December. Don't keep all your clams at one beach. Gotcha. That's the saying. I knew it. I knew it had something to do like that. So that's the cues. I like the gap. That's funny. Oh man. Baba. I'm just scratching my head, guys. I don't know what to do. Baba is looks like a great gap. Up 1.5%. FCX is gapping down, which I'm not super pleased about, but at least the covered call will expire worthless. I'll get to do another one. Microsoft is gapping up 6%. I don't. Oh man, said 84. Just looking at the gaps, I don't think these gaps are going to sell off. But looking at the market, I'm just asking how much higher can we really go? I'm baffled in a good way. I'm smiling because I have a lot of bets out there that for the bulls, and this is a good thing. So I'm just kind of like, I'm a little blown away. Intel gapping up 4.5%. 43.18. Okay, guys, come on. This trend looks so good. NVIDIA, what the heck is NVIDIA doing? Oh, it's only up 1%. Okay. NVIDIA. So NVIDIA up small. With all the gaps out there today, I will keep my eyes on it, but let me just put it on another sheet. If it's tech, look to buy it on a pullback. That's the plan for today. If I don't make money today, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna be real upset. It looks a little bit too easy. All right, I'm gonna write NVIDIA down. Now again, I will say if you're not a day trader and this is overwhelming, there's just so much going on, and you're like, oh, I'm scared. It's okay. There will be days like this that will happen again at some point in the future. Don't stress about it. Plenty of opportunities. I get excited easily. So don't let my excitement make you do anything stupid, right? Don't lose tons of money today. There's plenty of opportunities, right? Every single day, there's more opportunities you can take advantage of in a lifetime, especially today. Jesse says, eat what? I almost said eat a shoe, but I was like, you know what? I'm probably not going to say that because you guys will take me literally. So I'm just gonna eat a grape or something, maybe a hamburger. Exactly. You're gonna ask for a video, so I'm just gonna say, you know what? I should make money today, but you never know. First Solar is gapping up nicely. This one could fade though. You know, this one looks a little bit double top-ish. I'm gonna wait 5 or 6 minutes for the market to see what happens. The market opens in 6 minutes, but let me turn down the bell. I got the bell really loud. First Solar could pull back. JCPenney, we're not going to short it anyway. I'm more or less just going to watch these to have fun, see what they do. Macy's is a pretty good gap down at 2035. GILD looks good. We'll see about it. Expedia. If there's something gapping down today, people are going to be upset, I feel like. And they're like, what? Market's up huge and my stock's gapping down. Why is that? And they're going to get all upset, which they should be. Expedia gapping down to the 100 simple on a weekly chart. So this could be a Bible opportunity. Priceline, like I said, is gapping down, and Mattel is gapping down to 16%. Wow. Toys R Us collapsed. They're bankrupt. Mattel's gapping down. What is Amazon doing to the world? What buildings are there going to be in 5 years? Is it just Amazon? Or are we going to have other stores to shop at? Man, what's it going to be? Foot Locker and Amazon? Or just Amazon? All stores will be Amazon stores. They're going to be smaller Amazon distribution centers. Welcome to Amazon. My name's Greg. How can I help you? Find whatever you need today right now for cheaper than anywhere else.
You might have to go to the store though. Just come to you.
Yeah, they're going to have drones.
Mm-hmm.
Just fly to your house.
Yeah, there's Amazon hubs that have drones.
You just sit in a chair all day and just pay for things, and just drones will feed you.
It's like Wall-E.
It is, yeah. Big gap down on Mattel. Toys R Us is bankrupt. You can buy whatever you want on Amazon. That's the point. Jesse said, "Did you see the door lock thing?" I did not. Fill me in. What is that? Victor, what's going on? Uh-oh, my girl Xochi's in the building. What's up, Xochi? Santosh is here. How's it going, my man? Mr. Patrick Flynn. Brian Weber's here. The whole gang. We got the gang. Jesse says they have a feature that allows delivery to folks to unlock your door and deliver packages inside. Oh, man. Scary.
Yeah, that's very scary.
Scary.
Oh,
Soon Alexa's going to be a real person.
she'll just be a robot.
Man. I don't know, guys. It's gonna be wild.
I think I saw something where they gave like a robot citizenship in like some country overseas. Insanity.
Weird. I love it. I love it. Okay, folks, we got 3 minutes until market open. Find the stock that you're going to look at. I'm going to be looking at Google, Amazon, Qs, Baidu for a fade. Those are my favorite. Obviously, there's a million things to look at today. And I do mean a million. That's like a literal number. There's actually, I'm not even being unliteral about that. There's a million things to look at. So, yeah. Google and Amazon, the Qs, the perfect gaps for me. I'm all about that gap.
I'm all about that gap, no candle. I'm all about that gap, gap.
Yes. Doing this all day. I got more. That's only in the beginning. Because I don't do anything all day. I just sit around thinking of ideas. All right. So Google, I love it. Looks great. Oh yes, pull back. Come on, Google, pull back all the way to 1017 and some change. What a channel that would be. Again, longer term calls. I know they're going to be expensive. Things will be pricey. I'm expecting the market. This gap is just too big. It's too big, guys. This is like the Titanic trying to get through a living room door. This gap is flawless in every way, but it's got to pull back some. I mean, yeah, buy the dip. I'm all about buying the dip today. If we get, well, we will. We'll get one. We will get one. They'll all pull back a little bit. So I'm just going to wait. Give it some time. Be patient. Buy time. That's all I can say today. Buy some time. Be patient. I may or may not trade anything expiring today, but I might buy a few weeks out. Might even do a long call diagonal. Who knows? But there's going to be some good moves out there. All right, market's open. That bell. I hear that bell in my sleep all the time. Just wake up like, oh, what? I'm late? No, Jeremy, it's 4 in the morning. All right, let me take this green box off. I don't need that green box anymore. It's opening where I want it to. We know that. So Google's right in the middle of this channel. It's a great gap, no question. They're all good. Qs. Let me just draw that previous all-time high. Oh, yeah. Just move it up to right here. There we go. That's the previous all-time high now. You're welcome. And again, that's all we did last time. We just bounced off the previous all-time high. I also kind of like Baidu. Baidu as a fade looks good. If it can break through this level about here-ish, Stopped about here-ish. So I'm going to be watching Baidu. Okay, so Intel, Microsoft, jeez. One of the strongest bullish days you'll ever see in your life, ladies and gentlemen, today. You can mark today as history. Put it in the books. We'll see how long it lasts for today, but just the open. I mean, this is incredible. All right, so the cool thing is SPY is getting a little bit of a bearish candle at the open. This is nice. I like this pullback. This is good. Google, I want to pull back a little bit more. Amazon's pulling back a tad. The Qs got a high wave candle, which is nice. I'll let that break out and retest. BABA has a nice pattern, says J. So BABA opens. It's going to sell off a little bit again. Most of the market will, because the gap is just really unexpected, kind of crazy. First Solar, I don't know. JCPenney. I mean, really, we could try to buy JCPenney to make a few pennies, make $1 or $7. Because again, you can't short it, right? Pretty positive. Nope, can't short JCPenney. So this is not an official trade. I'm just saying if you were looking at playing JCPenney, which I'm not personally, but I'd probably go long. JCP for pennies. I like it. It's a good one. Sears down 4%. Macy's getting crushed. GILD with a long lower shadow already. Expedia. I don't know how to play Expedia. I mean, I kind of do. I can figure it out. This high wave candle stays here. All right, so Apple did gap up, and again, gapped up right to a resistance. Well, it didn't quite make it there, but it's a white candle gapping up. So this is very easily a pullback and snag it that way. Jesse, Amazon calls. The farther it pulls back, the better. There's no way it pulls back all the way to 1032, right? But if it does, we'll buy some calls there. I would like December at shortest, January. I'm thinking maybe even February, March. With this kind of a gap, if I can, I mean, they're going to be pricey, man. That's the thing. They're going to be real expensive. But I like it. I'll have a stop, and I'll lose my, I might lose an R, but it's going to be a little bit bigger. It might be 1%. Right now, I trade with like a 0.4% R, so it's going to be a little bit bigger. So Amazon, a little bit of a double top on the 5-minute right there. So again, I like this pullback. I do. We needed to pull back just a tad. It's just kind of ridiculous. Qs. So we got a high wave candle on the Qs. Baidu. Okay, Baidu is breaking out. Alrighty. Baidu. Now this one you could do expiring today. You could also do later. Whoa, that spread's $1. I might have to do stock. That spread is an entire $1. $244.50 by $239.50. That's $5 of a stop. Is that too big? It's pretty sizable. It's pretty sizable. I might as well come down here and try to do a little bit lower. $243.50. I think I'm just going to do shares of Baidu. $243.50 limit buy with a stop at $239.50. So just an even $4 of risk. Where am I? My computer's trying to go fast. That's why you gotta have two. All right, buy custom OCO bracket 243.50. And again, this is a bearish candle gapping down. So you want to 250.08. It's a good possibility for a target. Okay. Today is the 27th of October. Mattel. Are we able to short Mattel? I was able to short it the other day. Steven says has my favorite setup. Thanks, Mr. King, for letting me know. I will pull that up next. Am I exporting anything in the background? I'm trying to figure out why my computer's going so slow. It feels like I'm exporting something. Like a really large video, but I'm not. That was last night. I haven't shut it off. Usually my computer likes it to when I shut it off. Okay. Robert says that's $4. Yes, I changed it. I updated it. It was $5, now it's $4. Yes, sir. Which again, this is really the candle that should have filled it right here. This little pullback. So I'll probably be canceling that soon. In the first few minutes of the morning, you don't really want to wait around that long because it's very volatile and you can get some crazy stuff. So I'll give it like 3 or 4 more minutes. But thank you, man. Keeping an eye on me, watching over me. I'll be watching you. Looky what Mattel has down 15%. Mattel. That would be a nice little stop size right there. It'd be, well, pre-market low is pretty low. I'd exit some here at a 1-to-1 and the rest, if we're real lucky. Let me scoot that up. I feel like we could lose less than an R on that trade. That would be a stop limit. Google, I mean, just a powerful gap. Amazon, I'm just going to keep waiting for a little bit. Q's is hanging out. Mattel doing its thing. SPY, okay, cool. So SPY dropping some, which is fine. I'm okay with that. I mean, really, if it pulls back into the high of yesterday, I think it'd be a good buying opportunity. So somewhere in here, 256.17. Baba's pulling back some. Apple's pulling back. Right, so those are just a really strong gap that would likely pull back. Microsoft is hanging out as the 15-minute chart. Intel is rocking right now. NVIDIA hanging out. Whoa, First Solar up 14%. Nice gap. Nice gap on First Solar. I know my buddy Tim Walbridge is very happy. He has a share or 7,000 of First Solar. Tim, congrats on First Solar. You too, Bill. I know you gentlemen are pumped about that. Okay, so back over to Mattel. I do like that pattern. And Baidu. Let me look at the 1-minute chart and see if I want to leave this open because I know the whole market's pulling back. Where's the view app? Okay, it's pretty much right where we got it. So I'm okay to leave that open for just a little bit. I don't want to place 2 trades this morning with a market like this. So I'm going to wait just a bit on Mattel. I know it's a very good setup. I like it a lot. But you do have the 10 EMA on the extended hours. We're actually above it. So we'll see. Tesla, yeah, Tesla was a nice gap down. Adrian talked about that one earlier. 200 simples, target 1. And we're very close to there. Another 2 points on Tesla. We'll get to the 200. So that was a nice one. Congrats, by the way, Adrian, on your spreads on everything. Awesome job. I was looking at doing a bull put spread on Tesla. over earnings. If I can get it far enough away. 265, I could sell for 155. I could buy for 120. It's not very good. No, it's not that great yet. All right, the Qs. Very nice little candle. Robert says it's a double bottom on the 1 minute. Yes, it is. So the Qs looks nice. Amazon's about to crank it out, and Google. Unreal. Very, very nice move. So let's see if we'll see if we can catch Google on a pullback of some magnitude. But again, longer term calls, I know they're pricey, but it's just the way to play it. Really nice gap. Nice. Melanie made 3.65 R's on something. I don't know what it is yet, but I'll find out soon. That's exciting. Okay, Baidu. All right, that was really the pullback right there that we wanted. We can cancel it. Not gonna fill us. What time is it? 8:42. I can give it 3 more minutes. Let me give it three more minutes. If this candle closes white, an inside candle, I don't want that to break down. So again, Amazon looks nice, and then the Qs. If the Qs pops and pulls back, I mean, we'll look to get in some calls on the Qs. Very nice little move. Either longer term, shorter term. I mean, there's a lot out there. There's tons of play. It's exciting. Exciting stuff. Steven has Mattel open, 1268 by 1367. Yes, sir. That one will probably become open for me as well before too long. It's down massive. Amazon did retest, yep. And I like Google better, but I mean, they're all strong, man. They're all good. They're all good. Google's already broken the pre-market high. Very strong Qs. If when it breaks, I'm gonna go ahead and get ready, but I'll probably be looking at, if you're playing the Qs, it's really gonna depend on how long you wanna play them. I mean, truly November, December all look good. I think you wanna buy some time here. The Qs is not very expensive, you know, so buy a little bit of an in the money call option for at the money for the Qs. And I'm just gonna see how this 15-minute candle closes, but if it can close like, you know, a nice strong bullish candle, we'll just buy on a pullback. But it looks great. Looks very nice. Just buy with some time, but be bullish. That's the direction. All right, we can cancel Baidu now. That was a pullback right there that needed to happen. Okay, Baidu is canceled. So that we pull back, and that, I mean, that pullback, if that pullback doesn't fill at 243.50, we could probably get it lower, is my thought. Which looks like it's kind of happening. So perfect cancel. Good timing. Very good timing. So Google is going to be whatever pullback we can get on a 2-minute or 1-minute chart. It's going to be kind of how you're going to want to play it. You're going to want a little bit more in the pullback than that, but Amazon, so just a bunch of white candles. There's the Qs. So the Qs crushing it. Looks real good. Let me go look at PayPal really quick. Javier's got an order at 157.88 on Apple. I like it. I like it. We'll see if it pulls back that far. It may or may not, but I do like the location. And the good news is if it doesn't pull back that far, you can cancel it and set something else up. Thank you, sir, for the update. PayPal. So PayPal is a little bit of an inside candle today. So this one was actually supposed to gap up this morning and did not. So it pre-market was up higher. Just kind of pulling back right now. Here's what the hourly chart looks like on PayPal. Let me turn off all these lines for a second. Looks fine. I mean, it's a strong looking trend. Looks, we'll see if it can bounce. Looks all right. Citigroup is kind of hanging out, doing its thing. And then Netflix. Netflix was up. It did make a higher high. But with all the tech stocks out there, Netflix didn't do too much. But it did gap up to 197.81 was the high of the day. And the hourly chart looks good. This is a good gap on Netflix. This is a good gap. All right. So off to the Qs, to Google and Amazon. Just a brilliant gap. We're just going to see where these things pull back. We might be looking at a lot of these on the 1 minute chart, my friends. Amazon, beautiful. The Qs is beautiful. Baidu, I didn't like the pullback that it was getting, so we canceled it. I think we canceled that order brilliantly. Brilliant cancel, if I do say so myself. Mattel still trading sideways. I kind of like that move. I'm going to let Mattel break down, and then I'm going to short a pullback. That's what I'm going to do with Mattel. Robert, yes. Oh, yeah, for sure on the Qs. Options is the way to go. Unless you want to just add to something long-term, like just throw some shares out there, and own some. But, yeah, options for sure. Some good old call options. Okay. This is the daily chart we're looking at now. So we got the SPY. I really do like the pattern. SPY looks cute. BABA not really holding up as nicely. Apple retest gap, pulled back, retested. Derek said he's in long. And the Qs. Good pullback on the Qs. So how high will these pull back? So again, if you're going to do today's options, I mean, they literally expire today. That's fine. If you want to do longer term as well, just get a good placement for them. I want to do longer term, realistically. Man, look at that gap, up 92 points. Man, some people are making large sums of money today. Large. But they were expensive. They were pricey to buy some buy calls or whatever on earnings. What did Win end up doing? Did Win do anything at all? Win gapped down and got bought up. Let me go look at the bull put spread for Win because that was my plan from yesterday. Win November week 4, 130, 129. Ew, what is that? What's going on with this? Why is that so miserable? Okay. 135, 134. This is a really large spread for November. Let me just look at regular November. Something's weird on that. 134. There's a lot of premium right now in Win. A lot. 133, 132, November bull put spread. I don't know, 20-cent limit. Spread is wide right now. I'm pretty sure earnings came out Yeah, this morning. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Give me 1 second. When bull put spread looks nice. Nice. Hashtag boom. There we go. When bull put spread when real life trading. Okay, get those in there where that premium is solid. Charles is throwing out numbers for Intel. Thank you, Charles. I will look at that one for you, my good friend, momentarily. Okay. So today is the 27th. WYNN. So a gap down at 145, 133, 132. The bid-ask spread on this one is all over the place. This is regular November. So I had a bull put spread for Lulu for November, already closed it. I got one for Apple, which is looking better today. I'll probably just leave that open. Wins, the newest one. What to look at? Intel. So Charles threw numbers for me for Intel. He's got 43.63 by 43.07. All right, I will put Intel and keep it on the list for you, sir. Steven says Twitter possible continuation. Yeah, I like Twitter long. I do. Just made a new high. Had someone on StockTwits tell me the gap was going to fill. And I said, nah, fam. Which is millennial for, no, I don't think that's going to happen, my friend. Not that gap. Not anytime soon, at least. Twitter continuation absolutely looks good. Snapchat kind of pulled back to an interesting location. It's not doing very much. Roku. I'm probably gonna be closing Roku actually a little bit earlier than I wanted to lock in. Try to actually get a gain for the month of October because day trading has been real weird this month. Real strange. Here's Philip Morris. So Philip Morris had a little bit of a gap down this morning. This is one I was looking at yesterday. And I was looking at the November 106 puts. So this one had a wee bit of a gap. I wanted to do a 150 limit buy. So Philip Morris making his magic. Is anyone else in on Philip Morris? Okay, so we'll see if that does, whatever it's going to do. Adrian's in, bearish as well. I like the gap. The gap today looks good. It's supporting the move a little bit. Okay, so back to the powerhouses. Google. Just tripping over itself to make money. Google, really nice move off. So they're just moving off the 1 minute, my friends. The Qs, very nice pullback to the high of the day. There we were. Pre-market high. There's the retest. Awesome stuff. Amazon. Jesse said I'm in Amazon calls for November 3rd. Right on, my man. Right on. How's your Square doing today? Another high on Square. Oh, man. And Robert, you're out of your put sale. Congrats, my man, by the way. Momo up a little bit. So I got the put sale expiring next week on Momo. I'm hard to keep holding that one. I know, dude. I know. I am shocked that that could even be a possibility. But if I get called away at 38, you know what? I can live with that. Victor, you're probably not going to be too sad about it either. I know you loaded up, which was great. I wanted you to. November 8th is earnings, so that's what we got on Square. I'm really hoping Netflix. Oh, there you go, Netflix. Nice little white candle. Javier, if you can, try to make your target on Netflix a little bit higher. I think right now it's 198 and some change. See if you can make that thing, because this gap on the hourly looks real pretty. You might want to try to make this at least 200, but if you want to go higher, feel free to. Okay. Facebook. Derek says Facebook looked good earlier. It does. Dean had a put sale expiring on Facebook today. So Dean, your Facebook put sale looks fine. Let me go look at Hasbro. Hasbro, nothing happening. Chipotle, down 1.5%. So CMG doing its thing. Lockheed Martin had a nice little pullback yesterday along with Raytheon. So Raytheon figured it would be an inside day candle today. Intel, INTC, Intel doing its thing. Melanie says, we'll see if our analysis of 14 new support on FCX is correct. Yeah, so FCX, I mean, so 20 EMA on the weekly, this was a really nice gap. It'll be 14 and some change, probably 1380. This is really taking forever, but at least I got the covered call to work. Here's U.S. Steel. And U.S. Steel had a covered call expiring today. That's just going to expire worthless. All is well. All is going to be well. So U.S. that'll expire, and I'll do a 32 a little bit later. Budweiser, doing this thing. Javier said new Netflix target 200. All right, cool, brother. Nice update. Just looks good. I'm hoping PayPal can slowly keep creeping up. It's up right now, not as much as it was yesterday, but I still like the trend. The trend doesn't look bad. With this market, like the Qs, I mean, the Qs are up 2% right now, my friends. 2%. That's a great retest right there. Great retest. Very nice. Baidu, interesting move on Baidu. Trying to see what else going to do. Mattel. Steven says he likes the sideways move on Mattel. Me too. It's looking better and better. All right, see you, Marina. Yeah, so Mattel looks good. We're going to be watching that one for a breakdown. Again, these moving averages, I'm just going to wait for it to break and then pull back a little. And SPY, so SPY, very good pullback to 256.17. Very nice. Nice little move there. BABA's up 1.5%, so it's trying to pull back and bounce. It's trying to. Again, pretty good bullish gap on BABA. Earnings around the corner. Apple hanging out. FCX is a little bit weak. So AMD kind of continued the bear train today and is coming down lower. So figured it would. It's a very strong gap. AMD just selling off, and now we're getting to a location. If it's going to bounce, this is approximately where. So we'll just kind of have to see if it does. Justin, yeah, I was talking about that earlier today, man. As far as like these being exhaustion gaps, meaning like it's just too hard, too fast. The problem with it is the sentiment of the gaps is not really. We had a pullback, you know. That's the thing. We had a pullback with volume. So, yeah, man. I mean, like that's why I was baffled this morning. You know, baffled. I mean, just such a beautiful. I mean, this is gorgeous. We're printing money right now on the Qs, and I get it, man. I get it. It feels exuberant, and it is. But, you know, what are you going to do? What a good pullback to this previous all-time high. I mean, look at that. How much better can you get it? How much better? Anybody look at anything else specific? Intel. So I know, Charles, you're in an Intel. I like this little pullback to the 20 right here. Microsoft was up 8%. It continued higher. Apple, nice job, Derek Washington, with Apple. Very, very good. Very pretty. Baba, very nice. I'm hoping Baba can. Oh, boy. Oh, man. The SPY just made me go, oh, yeah, this is great. Yeah. I'm going to have to go in. I'm going to have to pull up some of these automatic trades in just a second and close some out. The shorter term ones. I set up a few trades this morning. One or two. One or two. Because I just knew that a day like this, there's no way I'd have time to do all this. Gotta have those automatic orders. Oh man, look at that Q. Oh my gosh. Wow. Santosh, nope. Haven't placed any official trades yet, mostly because there's too much going on. But we have guided everyone to solid profits. This is one of those days I tell you guys to trade. I've already got all of my stuff set up. Jesse, the Qs, I just had an order to buy off the high of yesterday. Previous all-time high, not the high of yesterday, just the high of it yesterday. I had that order set up at 8:30 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, man. But you're in Amazon, so that's the thing. You don't want to be in everything, right? So if you're in Amazon, you don't really want to be in the Amazon and the Qs all at the same time. Well, I mean, you can. It depends on the time frame. Right. So Nvidia's not getting into peer pressure. I mean, it's up 1%, you know, which is not bad. It was a white candle gapping up. So the challenge with most of these tech stocks is the ones that cleared a pivot are going to be the strongest. Nvidia did not clear pivot. You know, it cleared the high from yesterday, but white candle gapping up into resistance. So this is going to be a little bit on the weaker side. Longer term, it still looks good, you know, for those who are in bullish. It's just a little bit of a weaker gap because if you're coming over here, I mean, the Qs right now are being led by Google, Amazon, and Facebook and Apple. I mean, Apple's up almost 2%. Beautiful retest gap. I think you can cancel your trade, Javier. I don't think it's going to pull back that far. Good try, though, man. I mean, beautiful analysis, beautiful stuff. I'm already in Apple with the bull put spread down here, but we got into that one a long time ago. Forever and a day. Derek says, hit first target, looking for seconds. I I'd say 160.70, 50 more cents higher. Java, so Jeremy bought PM puts with 106 for $1 with a stop at 50 cents. Did that stop out now? On Philip Morris, so Philip Morris was a limit buy of $1.50 with a stop at 50 cents. So those haven't actually triggered yet, unfortunately. I'm waiting for that limit buy of 150 to fill. So right now the bid is 145 and the ask is 175. So if it goes up a little bit higher, it might trigger. But no, sir, have not stopped out yet. Hopefully that doesn't happen, but hasn't occurred presently. What else is out there of interest? Man, the market's been open 37 minutes. By the way, if you are up more than 3R right now, just lock it in. If it's shorter term calls, lock it in and be done for the day. If you're up 3R, I mean, that's a beautiful move. I mean, 37 minutes. If you're up 3R, just pull it. Pull it off the table. Lock it in. Get in again later. Brian Weber says, I'm in 106 Amazon calls, bought off the 10 EMA on the last retest. Beautiful. Nice job. Nice job. There's the pullback. Well done, team. So again, this one was just, there's a lot going on for me to make any official trades today because other than Baidu, I did make Baidu official and we canceled it. Still could take a trade on Baidu though. But the other trades, as you guys know, if I make an official trade, I have to take it, and I already have risk out there on the Qs. So, haven't even looked at MU yet. Shoot, forgot all about MU. Sitting down here at the 20. Okay. Jesse says he's killing the month. I know, man. This has been an amazing month for you and Justin Jeffrey and a few others. That cycle is on. It's a good cycle for you guys this month. I'm proud, man. Very proud. Happy. Ecstatic. Target on Amazon. So, Brian, when do your calls expire? It's going to be the big question. Because, yes, previous target is the all-time high, but we're going to go higher than that. November 3rd. Okay. Now, again, I know they're pricey, so it's hard to buy a lot of them. Yep, all-time high, definitely a good target. I can almost guarantee that we'll hit that next week. As close as a guarantee as I can give without actually saying anything bad. So moving this over here. You guys are cracking me up. Okay. Jesse says, I'm about to sell and just lock it in and call it a day. All right, go for it, man. Like I said, I mean, it all depends on the expiration. Brian says, me too. I want to go surfing. Do it. Do it. This is a beautiful trade. You guys did very well. Very well. The Qs is up 2.1%. Gosh, what a great pullback that was, the previous high of the day. It was very nice. Thomas says, come on, move, mouse. Out of half my Baba shares for 1.75. How bad should it hurt before selling the second half? Good trade, man. Great trade. It's only been 40 minutes into the day. So exit, lock in gains, be done. It had to hurt some. So again, folks, I mean, we got to keep in mind that we can't have this gap size doesn't last forever, right? This is the type of euphoria where you get in, like we was talking about before the market opened, you get in, you make some money, lock it in. Market's been open, what, 45 minutes? If you're up an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, all of that is good. There's only so much you can do. There's only so much of a move. I mean, it's up 2%. It's a beautiful gap. This gap will continue on the Qs. It will go higher. Maybe not necessarily today, even though today probably will as well. But on a swing trade, the Qs are going to go bananas. I'll put it to you this way. Let's pull up a chart. You guys know why you love me. I love patterns, right? I'm good at seeing patterns. Tell me, do you see anything similar in these two charts? Type in a 1 if you can see it. Now, I will say I'm not saying the exact same thing is going to happen, but I'm going to play it as if it will and do my absolute best to win more than I lose. The similar pattern, there and there. Justin says, can I borrow your DeLorean? You're in it right now, man. You're here. We're riding it together. Yeah, man. So you see patterns, figure out how you can play them, analyze the gap type, do the analysis, and play it, you know? So anyway. In fact, let me just publish this chart. Just make some. I'm gonna put an ellipse on the screen. Oh, look at that ellipse. Anyone jealous? That's not a very good ellipse. My first ellipse was better. Similar pattern and gap. Folks, if you are bearish, you are wrong. Is that clear enough, you think? Brian says I got out at 22.42. Nice job. Jesse says I got out at 22.50. High five. Congrats, gentlemen. Very good. Again, I knew it was a little pricey, but I'll put it this way. If I had $17 million, 5 of that would have been in Google and Apple's Amazon calls this morning. Brian says, first time ever trading Amazon. Congrats, my brother. Woo! Does it feel good? Your hands are shaking, aren't they? I know the feeling. It's up 108 points right now. I mean, folks, these gaps work. They work real good. Look at Google. This is fun. Oh, this is fun. Google, what a machine. What a machine. Amazon. Jesse says, back to work now. All right, man. Go tell your boss to give you a raise. Say, hey, man, give me a raise. I deserve more. Trading like that. Brian, any good waves out there? Any good surf? Perfect gap and go. Hashtag Crushville. What? 4 to 6 feet? Woo, man. Wow. That's gnarly, bro. Let me play this really quick video for you. I think it's funny. Let me see if I can find it. Surfer guy interview. It's I think it's the right one. I can't remember if he says anything bad or not. I don't think so, but this is
But the park is still flooded, so you'll see kids out there again today.
Some of those kids today will be my co-hosts.
It's just like, dude, you get the best barrels ever, dude. Just like you pull in and you just get spit right out of them. And you just drop in and just smack the lip. Whoop-ah! Drop down, snap, ah! And then after that, you just drop in, just ride the barrel and get pitted. So pitted like that.
Well, actually, you know what?
get so pitted. Love that video. I hope you know him, Brian. You probably don't, but I'm just saying I hope you do. So great. Whoop out! Brian's is literally half of the people in California are like this guy. I love it. I love it. All right, what else we got out here? What else do we got? Oh man. All right, hold on guys, hold on. I gotta pull some stuff up. This is too much. Give me a second. I've been avoiding it all day. Give me about 37 seconds. All right. I had a Q day trade. I'm selling it right now. This is an automatic order placed before open. Limit buy of 50 cents. All right. Out on that trade. It was an absolute zero. 3R, no big deal. Man, Google's expensive. Good grief. Google. So pricey. I mean, I say so pricey. I mean, you're spending a few grand on a trade. Give me a second. Unreal. So pitted. Oh, it's funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, I forgot to ask Fred a question. Let me ask him while I'm thinking about it, because sometimes I was going to ask him a question about the deep in the money leaps. Okay. Give me about 3. All right, I'm just gonna write this in. Okay. Fred, question about the leaps. Have you ever had a hard time selling them because of open interest? All right, so I'm out of the queues. It's probably going to keep going a little bit higher, but Amazon is rocking. Apple for Derek Washington. Hit your target, buddy. Congrats. Or at least you got real close. Justin says, also, Jeremy said something about a hard time selling it if too far in the money. Yes, that's what I'm asking now. Let me repeat that. And or because it's too deep in the money. Again, Jesse Bryan. So with Amazon, I'll just kind of, I'll say my piece and move on with Amazon. The first eighth and the last eighth of the trade are the most expensive to get. Right? So if you capture this part, never worry about leaving money on the table and trading. I think that's one of the most underrated or overrated things about trading ever. Because unless you are a psychic and you can tell the future and the past, you're never going to get the exact high or the exact low. I say never. Very, very, very rarely. Make this part, be happy, move on to the next day. You know, because yeah, we're going to leave money on the table because we're all overly zealous and we're all optimistic and we all want to do really well. Just a simple fact of the matter is, if you can just catch that move and you know why, and you have the discipline to do it, that's the key. And if you know why you're doing it, you have the plan of doing it, and then you, well, do it. That will be key. So yeah, man, so don't stress. Jesse Bryan says, Jesse, better than losing money. I'm happy with 3R in 15 minutes. Yep. No, exactly, man. That's the key, you know? So don't even stress about it. It's all good. 3R, find some good days. And I will say this, plan to buy again on a pullback. You know? Start right now. If you guys are, looking at something, find out where, why, and when. We got there. Hey, it just happened. Snapdragons. We just hit the new all-time high on Amazon today. I did guarantee that was going to happen, and it happened. I didn't think it was going to happen in a day, though. Wow.
What's the new all-time high?
New all-time high on Amazon is the high of the day, which is 1,085. Jeff Bezos, richest man in the world again.
Do you think he sits around with his computer and just watches it?
No.
Or do you think he just...
No, Jeff Bezos does not turn on one computer. He has people turn on computers for him and show him what's going on. At that point, you literally lose money doing anything for yourself.
Yeah.
Like, he probably pays someone to use the bathroom for him. You just don't, like, Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos make thousands of dollars per second. It's amazing. So if they open up their computer too slow, like that, just costs them $4,000. I want to have those problems. Amy said, I just asked Alexa who the richest man in the world is. She said Jeff Bezos. Of course. Ask her who the most handsome man in the world is. I paid a lot of money to have my name come up, but I don't think it's going to happen. Justin says, yeah, but is he happy? I think Jeff Bezos is, yeah. I think he's happy, man. But I don't know. Jeff and Bill Gates seem to be very philanthropic, very generous.
Doesn't mean you're happy, though.
Not necessarily, but I'd be happy with that amount of money. Amy says, sorry, buddy. She says, I'm not sure. I think she meant Channing Tatum, though. Channing Tatum is a handsome devil. I can agree on that. Channing Tatum, he's not the best actor in the world. Not the best actor. Thomas is out of second half on Baba after aggressively trailing stop. 4.5 R. I love it, man. We're printing money today, guys. This is what I've been waiting for all month. Charles says, not sure who the most handsome man in the world is, but a few billion can help a lot. It can. It can help. By the way, shout out to Bill Gates and Melinda Gates if you're watching this. Congrats for being married for, I think, almost 25 years. Bill and Melinda Gates, congrats. Making that marriage last. I love it. So Facebook makes a new all-time high today as well. So Amazon makes a new all-time high. Q's makes a new all-time high. Facebook makes a new all-time high. Google makes a new all-time high. Baidu, beautiful cancel, by the way, folks. Great timing on that. I felt that one. I don't know why or how I can explain it, but just perfect cancellation. We would still be in. We wouldn't be losing. Well, we'd be losing right now, but stop would probably be right about there. Mattel just didn't do it. SPY, gorgeous bounce. Look at that, 257.16. I didn't want to do SPY and the Qs, so I did not, but boom, 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 boom. Very nice little bounce on the SPY. I do like the gap on Netflix on the hourly. Agreed, it's not as strong, but it's up 1.5%. I mean, that's nothing to snark at. You know, 1.5% is nothing to cry about. The hourly chart looks really good. He had a very nice bullish gap and go on the hourly. Javier got in early yesterday. Beautiful entry, so he's up. Honestly, too, Javier, if you want, you could probably take up your stop and move it to 190. 195 on Netflix, just to lock in. PayPal also not really doing much. PayPal's a little on the weaker side today, which I guess is fine, but it'll happen. All right, Steven, he says, I'm looking for a double top here on Mattel. You got it. Anything else you guys want to look at? We got a long list. There's too much to cover. This is one of those days that I'm just going to guide you all to the profits. It's too fast for me to set up everything. Too much going on. Jesse, Micron weekly options newsletter. Yes, I think it. I forget the exact. I'd have to read again. I think I said I would cancel it, but it hasn't filled by Tuesday. So I don't think it fills by Tuesday. I'll leave it open until Tuesday, though. I don't think it happens. But this support right here, if you're looking at buying on MU, I mean, I think this is a pretty viable pullback. A little bit weak today with a strong market, but I mean, again, you never know. Sweet. You're the man, Javier. You're getting faster, buddy. I love it. I love it. All right, folks. Let me go through here and see what we're about to do, and I might take a quick bio break. I recorded the first hour and a half, so you guys can go back and listen and see the analysis that we did. Because, again, being able to recognize the opportunities is the key, being able to act on them. This is a nice pullback here on Google. Hey, look, guys, you got out a good time. Jesse and Brian, I mean, you got out nice. It hit the all-time high, so Amazon's paused. I will say I did get out the exact high on the Qs. I'm kind of proud about that. That did happen. That just happened. I'm a fan. Oh, no, I didn't get out the exact high. It went to 153. I got it at 150. Shoot. Could have made 3 more cents. Again, don't stress about it, guys. Don't stress. Javier had a Q set up to buy a pullback at 149.46. Yeah, I like that. All right. Looks good. All right, folks. Well, I'm going to stop the recording. I don't know who I'm recording this for or where I'm going to post it, but if you're watching it, thanks for watching it all the way to the end. I appreciate it. Hope this was able to help you with your day trading or swing trade. Remember, these gaps can also be used for swing trades. Granted, you have to, wake up a little bit early and look at some stuff, before going into work, and it can kind of depend on where, when, why, how. But these gaps can be very beneficial. CCL. I don't think we missed it yet. I wanted to take this trade. Let's do a limit buy mark like this. This is one I was setting up yesterday. I think my 18 hours is in. So let's do this on CCL. And then I'll pause and take a quick bio break. 66.89 limit buy, stop at 60. Let's do 65.89. Okay. Just for easy math, just to make it $1 risk. So this is a swing trade that I was really looking at last 2 or 3 days. And we can make that official. $2017 CCL. The market's already been open an hour. Does it type in a 3 if it felt like 9 hours had just gone by? Oh man. Woo-wee. Telling you what, folks. I'm with you. Like, it has literally only been open an hour. Well, I said literally, hour and 3 minutes. Fireworks in your ears, says Adrian. Yeah. By the way, Adrian, congrats, man. I'm really proud that you followed your plan. I know me and you talked about it earlier. You just did so well. Congrats. Amazon and Google bull put spreads over earning. Great placement. Awesome stuff. And it traded to the new all-time high. Very nice. Nicely done. All right, folks. Thanks for watching the recording. For whoever watching it, wherever I post it. I don't even know if I'm going to post it, but if you are watching it, you're awesome. And for those who are here, I'll be back in like 190 minutes or so. You guys rock.